Welcome to level 2 of learning to code with AI for network engineers and IT professionals. My name is Erica Dietrich, or Erica the Dev. I've got my handy dandy notebook here because the memory and focus is not so good right now because I have successfully delivered baby Dev. Yay. So she's healthy, we're both good, and yeah, thanks for your patience with the rest of this course. Now, if you've made it to this video, hopefully it's because you've watched all of the videos in level 1 of this YouTube playlist. I cannot emphasize to you how important it is that you go through those videos first because they are the foundation, the foundational knowledge that you need before you start using AI, which is what we are doing in this level. It's also what differentiates our course from other coding with AI courses out there, because we're not trying to bury our head in the sand and pretend that AI doesn't exist, but we're also not trying to use AI to just vibe code and generate everything without understanding it. We are actually trying to use this as a learning tool, not as a way to cheat, again, not as a way to just generate everything, but to actually supercharge our learning, because we ain't got time for that. In this level, we talk about how to use AI to learn additional coding concepts effectively, and why you might use AI instead of like Google or books, etc. Perhaps most importantly, we talk about the most effective ways to learn using AI, and we do this by guiding you through a series of course topics in this level. And you might be thinking to yourself, hey Erica, why would I watch your video series on how to use AI to learn to code when I could just use AI and prompt it and learn how to code? Great question, I'm glad you asked. The reason you would use this course to learn instead of just going at it on your own is because I've put a lot of thought and time into putting things in the right order for you so that you're learning concepts to the extent that you should be learning them and that you're not missing anything. Because AI is a great learning tool, but if you don't know what you're looking for or what to ask, who's to say that you're getting everything that you should be, or that you're not overcomplicating things unnecessarily in the beginning? Certain topics also have depth or nuance, and again, I try to capture that in how I've structured this level of the course. However, you will have the skill for additional things you want to learn in the future related to coding with AI. So yeah, I'm gonna guide you through it and handhold you, but you can be on your own and use it to learn later. The last thing I want to mention before we hit off this level is that, I mentioned previously in previous videos how important it is to practice things rather than just passively watch videos, because coding is a skill. It's not just something you like watch a video and, oh, now I know how to code, right? It is a skill. However, besides being able to set up your developer environment, which please, if you have not set that up, it's critical that you set that up for this level. Besides doing that, I know that I haven't had the exercises out for you guys. I had to take them down and I was revisiting how to do them. Well, I'm happy to report that I have finally put back out the practice exercises for level 1. Right now, we're currently using a dummy or a mock Meraki API, Cisco Meraki API for you to test against. And it's not actually leveraging any Meraki devices. It's using just complete dummy data. And this is so that you don't need to worry about licensing. You don't have to set anything up, and you can just kind of play around with the code and it be interactive. Again, as you have heard me say a lot with this course, thank you again for your patience on that. And I've linked to that, to those exercises in the description. I do want to put out there for these coding exercises that I have so many fun ideas for making them interactive and realistic and just gamified and all these different things, but all my ideas have a cost associated with them. So for now, this is what I'm able to provide for free. However, if I end up getting sponsorships in the future or anything like that, I definitely plan to reinvest them into having even better exercises and ways to practice for you guys. All right, fire up your developer environment and let's learn to code with AI, or learn how to code with AI. Good luck.